CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
Kevin, first Test match of an Ashes series is a pretty special occasion at the best of times, but it's your 100th Test match. Can you sum up your emotions and feelings as you go into this one?
It's quite surreal, actually. You look at what happened last week with Sachin. You saw in the rugby, Dan Carter. You saw Lampard in the football, and these are the kind of guys that I look up to, and I wish I was, etc., etc. As a young kid, you grow up and you see all these superstars, and I think when it's you yourself, you don't really. Well, I certainly will probably look back at it when I'm finished my career and see it as something quite special. But at the moment, I just see it as a Ashes series, the start of an important Ashes series, one which we've come to win. So yeah, talking about 100th Test match, etc., etc., is a weird feeling for me personally. It's just about coming out here and doing what we need to do to win again.
Can I just ask one more that's more immediate?
Sure.
This week there's been, well, you've responded to a pretty negative front page headline about yourself. Does that fire you up? I mean, is that one to pin on the dressing room wall?
I actually respect the Australian journalists for the way that they come at our positions. I think it's fantastic. I've had it for however many years, and I know when I walk out to bat, the gather's going to clout me, and it's actually something I laugh about, and that's why I responded the way I responded yesterday. I would have preferred front page in Sydney, but I mean, Brisbane, and it was tongue in cheek. It was a laugh. It was just a joke, and I respect the journalists in Australia for having a go at the English and certainly trying to club me. It's brilliant. That's what Ashes cricket is about. So, man, I think today I'm on as well, and they've dressed me up as someone just told me now. So. Sydney tomorrow. If you're from Sydney, Sydney tomorrow, please.
Just, as you said yesterday, nice boost to the ego, is it?
Pardon?
Nice boost to the ego, I think you said.
Well, it was for the journalist. I think I hopefully got. I hopefully got him a few followers. I don't know where he is. Well done. I've forgotten your name, but.
Well, what's your response to claims that you are arrogant?
I don't have any. I've got to be confident in my ability. Clearly, as a South African coming into England, I had to really fight some tough battles, and I had to be sort of single-minded in achieving what I've had to try and achieve. I can't help people thinking that I'm arrogant. I think a lot of great sportsmen out there have that little bit of something to them that makes them try and be the best and want to be the best and wake up every single day wanting to improve. I call it confidence in my ability, wanting to perform every single day, and that starts in the training field. It doesn't get documented how much I train, how hard I train away from the game when nobody sees what I do. I call it confidence. You guys call it arrogance. It makes for a better headline.
Just wanted to know, when you were growing up as a teenager in South Africa, what was the mindset of when you started playing cricket? Did you sort of grow up from as a young kid sort of thinking about playing for your country, or...?
You always want to compete at the highest level. I've got three brothers. They're all on an airplane at the moment on the way over here. And we grew up incredibly competitive, fighting, punching, kicking, no biting. And it was an incredibly tough upbringing. Competition was all that mattered, not partaking. And yeah, I clearly wanted to. I never realised. I went to England as a spin bowler, and I've turned out to be a batter. So I can't sit here and say, yeah, I wanted to bat 3 or 4 or 5 and score 10,000 Test runs or even whatever I've got. It just fell into place. I don't know how it happened, mate. It just fell into place. I don't know.
Because when like Aussie kids in the backyard are playing games,
Yeah.
and the little brother usually has to be England because the big brother always wants to be Australia.
Little brother wins?
Yeah, often.
Okay.
Unfortunately, but just when you were playing in the backyard with your brothers, did
Sure.
you pick teams? Were you South Africa and were they England? And did you want to play for South Africa when you were younger? I mean, what was the change of bit of mindset?
You're not going to believe this, mate, but I had an England rugby jersey whenever we played rugby on the front lawn. And you can ask, my brothers will be here tomorrow, you can ask them. One was South Africa, one was Australia, one was France. The French had a cool jersey. So we played against each other and we just... I know it's a leading question, but No, where I've ended up, I would never have ever dreamt it. But I'm so lucky and so proud to be where I am.
Kevin, could you just talk us through how your relationship with your teammates is different now from, say, 12, 15 months ago in what's become known as the process of reintegration?
We're all getting on really well. We're all winning together. We've played a lot of cricket together. And these things happen. You have it in all walks of life. We have ups and you have downs. You learn from your ups, you learn from your downs. We all make mistakes. We all live happily ever after, and we're a really good bunch at the moment. We're going really well.
Did you think back and, Strauss is obviously a guy who's hugely respected and popular.
Had lunch with Strauss yesterday, John.
Well, there you are. That's
go.
good. So that's an encouraging sign. I mean, do you look back and think, why on earth did I do that?
Do you ever look at things and think why you've never done things before?
Of course, yeah.
Have you?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
We're asking questions.
I'm asking you back.
Well, of course, yeah.
We all make mistakes, mate.
Yeah.
Thank you.